I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. Last episode messed me up so bad. I can't. I'm so nervous to hit play on episode 12, the penultimate episode of season 2 of The Walking Dead. Oh, I know I can do it. I know that experiencing stories is like so worth it and so cool, but I am distraught after last episode, and I'm afraid they're not gonna let down because they've been really going hard ever since we opened the barn and revealed the Sophie of it all, and like I'm freaking out, dude. But I'm ready-ish. Mentally, I don't think I'm ready. Emotionally, I don't think I'm prepared for this. I think I'm vulnerable. I think I'm raw. I think I've been putting this off as long as I can. And like, truthfully, I'm recording this like later than I would ever like normally record the next episode, because here we go, right? If you want the full reaction to this or anything else you see here, head over to Patreon. You can get uncut, unedited versions of the trauma. You need your own copy to sync up and watch along. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in there. Episode 12, Better Angels. Right, let's go.
Dale could get under your skin. He sure got under mine. Because he wasn't afraid to say exactly what he thought.
Yep.
That kind of honesty is rare and brave.
Brave.
Whenever I'd make a decision,
Vulnerable.
I'd look at Dale. He'd be looking back at me with that look he had. We've all seen it one time or another.
Oh, that's anxiety.
I couldn't always read him, but he could read us.
That's true. Oh.
In the end, he was talking about losing our humanity. He said this group is broken. The best way to honor him is to unbreak it. Set aside our differences and pull together.
Yeah.
Stop feeling sorry for ourselves.
Yeah.
Take control of our lives.
Yes. Whittle them down before it's big things. Like, go. Yes.
We're not broken.
Oh, well.
We're gonna prove him wrong.
Okay. You're gonna do it for him.
We're gonna do it his way.
Wow.
That is how we honor Dale.
I love that. I hate. Okay. That did used to be a person, guys. Okay. Okay. That's all right. Okay. Oh. I'm not kidding when I tell you that the ending of last episode really like, oh, it's made it so hard to sit down. Like, I don't know how you guys, I'm assuming that most people like just immediately like the next week episode 12 aired and they were like there. In some ways I know that there will be like healing in continuing the story. And like, I love being devastated. So I'm not like, it's not that, it's just, gosh, that hurt.
They'll be tied, 14 people in one house.
Don't worry about that.
With 50 head of cattle on the property, we might as well be ringing a damn dinner bell.
We should have moved in a while ago.
Wow, that's huge.
What about patrols?
Let's get this area locked down first. After that, Shane will assign shifts while me and Daryl take Randall off site and...
Oh, whoa,
it's right plan first time around, poor execution.
Was it?
You don't agree, but this is what's happening. Swallow it. Move on.
Okay.
You know that Dale's death and the prisoner, that's two separate things, right?
It doesn't.
Want to take Daryl as your wingman? Be my guest.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Shane. If I were Rick, going anywhere with you alone, not happening ever again. At least not for a while.
I
think it
see
is.
why you're not taking Shane with you. Just know I've got no more patience where he's concerned.
Oh, say it like it is.
Andrea, when I'm out with Daryl, help Herschel keep an eye on things around here.
Me?
Shane's got a way of letting things get out of hand, especially when he's all torqued up.
I think we're all a bit torqued up at this point.
If you're staying here permanently, he's got to understand that it's what Rick and I say, not whatever he wants.
You become close,
We talk.
then you know he's not a bad guy. He's just his own worst enemy.
You
Yeah.
want me to babysit Shane?
I need to make sure every time I leave the farm,
Maybe.
all hell doesn't break loose.
Well,
Maybe you should
also
stop leaving.
Oh my god. Alright, because we're just gonna sit here forever and that's all gonna be safe and we're never gonna have to leave. Let's be realistic all the time if we're gonna hold ourselves to realistic standards, Andrea.
If I tell you something, will you promise not to tell my parents?
It's probably a bad idea for both of us, but
Yep, sure would be, but I do want him to tell someone. Oh, shit! Shane, come on.
hey, Carl,
Come on.
come on back.
Yes.
Took it from Daryl's motorcycle. If he found out I took it, he'd kill me.
Wait, did he didn't get that gun last episode, did he?
Dale. It's my fault that he died.
Oh, sweet kid.
Man, he got bit by a walker.
I
What are
saw
you
that
saying
walker. I was gonna shoot it.
And instead, because it saw him, it got free and he thinks that's his fault.
If I'd killed it, Dale would still
Carl,
be here.
why don't you stop that, okay? This ain't your fault.
Yeah, thank you.
You need to hold on to this. You need to protect yourself.
Well, he needs to learn more
As long
than
as
just...
I'm around you, nothing's gonna happen to you, Carl, but I can't keep my eyes on you 24/7. Only you can do that.
Yeah, and his mom clearly isn't.
Never touching another gun
That ain't an
again.
option, Carl, okay?
Just give it back to Daryl.
Oh. Oh. I don't know. I don't have the answers there. I blame Lori and Rick a lot. More Lori than Rick. Because Lori puts it on herself. I blame her a lot for losing track of Carl. Do I blame her for losing track of Carl as much as I blame her? Actually, no, I don't blame her as much for losing track of him. I blame her for making it so that Carl is... Oh, shit. More or less like a burden and a liability because she won't teach him the way of the world.
You can put your stuff upstairs in my room.
Oh.
Your dad in the house? I'm just gonna put my stuff over there.
Glenn. Oh. Maggie. Oh.
Rick and Carl and I are taking the corner of the living room.
You can put that in my room. You'll be more comfortable there.
Herschel.
Pregnant woman and child sleeping on the floor while I've got a bed to myself. I'll take the couch downstairs. On
Whoa.
nights when I came home reeking of bourbon, sad to say that couch and I became old friends.
That was really nice of Herschel. No. Let's not be looking at him like this. Or like that.
So after Sophia, I thought, we'll figure this out. We'll heal somehow. After Dale, this is real.
She just really struggles.
Keep it at bay, it's already got us. And it just keeps coming, doesn't it?
What is it?
I made a mess of things and put you and Rick at odds.
Hmm.
I don't even know whose baby this is.
You definitely contributed, but I mean, the both of you.
I can't imagine how hard that is on you.
That's big of her.
You let us out of Atlanta with no thought for yourself. And I never thanked you for that. Whatever happened between us, whatever the hell we thought it was, and not just you, but
This conversation needed to happen so long ago.
Shame.
Oh, that's not easy to say. That was big. I appreciate that so much. I think they both needed that conversation because I think
Carol's putting together some provisions for him. Enough to last a few days. That thing you did last night.
Ain't no reason you should do all the heavy lifting.
oh,
So you good with all this?
oh.
Honestly, you and I trading haymakers on the side of the road. Don't be to win that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they did both come back a little beaten up, so people know.
He was out in the swamps yesterday. He came across a walker, stuck in the mud. He got scared, ran off.
Same walker that killed Dale.
That's the one.
How did you put that together?
I'll have Lori talk to him.
I think he wants to talk to his father.
Why I need this Randall thing done already.
Man, that needs to wait, okay?
Damn it.
How about I ride out with Daryl?
Nah, I need you here.
Don't think I'll handle it right, huh?
Didn't say that.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say that did seem like a good idea, but I guess he doesn't trust him.
Get that back to Daryl, huh? Freeing that prisoner. More important to you than Carl.
Come on now. That's a low fucking blow.
Dale told me that in these old vehicles, the points get corroded.
Screwdriver?
Flathead.
Oh. They were both so impacted by Dale. Look at that smile, she knows it. Or I think she just has resting smile face, I'm gonna be honest. No, look at that. It's like it sucks, but it's like Dale will live on in us. And nobody's probably checking in on Glenn, are they?
I'll let him down.
Oh.
He was proud of you. Maybe not in that moment, but overall.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. You had his back.
I have my share of regrets, but I think that he knew how much we cared for him.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Because Dale taught us how. Damn, that is. Oh, that's hard.
Told her I was taking a look out. Got tired of helping around the house.
Take it.
Whoa.
What happened to Dale had nothing to do with you.
He died, Dad.
Yeah, but that still has nothing to do with you.
That's why I need you. No more kid stuff.
I wish you could have the childhood I had, but that's not gonna happen. People are gonna die.
Yep.
I'm gonna die. Mom.
Okay. Yeah,
There's no way
true.
you can never be ready for it. I try to be, but I can't.
This is the birds and the bees of living during walkers.
I wish I had something better to say, something more profound. My father was good like that.
Oh, Rick, you're pretty good.
But I'm tired, son. Please, take it.
Finally, somebody talks to Carl the way he needs to. Will he listen? I don't know. Oh, gosh. This is not good. Shit. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. I don't really think you can make decisions alone like that. We'll see how he handles that.
Wish I knew where the hell mine is.
Ready?
Wait, we didn't talk to Daryl about his gun? What in the heckin' world is going on there?
Governor called. You're off the hook.
Uh-oh. What? Shane, what did you do?
I'll take you up out of here, okay? We're your group. You know where they're at?
I don't.
Get your ass up here. We had a camp set up off the highway.
That's... See, his... I don't like when he doesn't give us information.
I'm done with this group, man. They doomed, and I want no part of it. That's all. You're not gonna kill me? Come on, man. If I was, you'd be dead. Come on.
Why did seeing his hands change his mind?
You're gonna like it with us. Gets a little crazy sometimes, but it's a tough bunch of guys. China. Ah!
What? What? Did he just die? What? What the fuck? What the hell? Shane.
Cuffs are still hooked. He must have slipped them.
Is it possible? It is if you've got nothing to lose.
Shane gets to be the hero. It's dark.
You okay?
I'm fine. Little bastard just snuck up on me, clocked me in the face. All right, Herschel, T-Dog, get everybody back in the house. Glenn, Daryl, come with us.
So, you're gonna make everyone go out there and put themselves in danger for a lie.
To cut him loose far away from here, not in our front step with a gun.
Don't go out there, you'll know what can happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Lock all the doors and stay put.
He's already dead, isn't he?
And armed. So are we. Can you track him?
Nah, I'll see nothing.
Hey, look, there ain't no use in tracking him, okay?
It's a good thing Daryl can't track him.
He weighs $125 soaking wet. Trying to tell us he got the jump on you?
Oh,
You and Glenn start heading up the right flank. Me and Shane will take the left. Remember, Randall's not the only threat out there.
good reminders. I don't like this. Is this not just putting people in more danger? Oh, I didn't trust that kid. I don't disagree that that kid was a threat.
Looks like it's busted pretty
But
bad.
this... Are we not taking out?
It's fine, man.
Do we not have the potential to have 4 of our men not make it back alive? Isn't that who we rely on? Who we count on to survive?
There's 2 sets of tracks right here. Shane must have followed him a lot longer than he said.
I knew if he got that track setting, if he saw the... Yep, like his face.
It's like they're walking in tandem.
Yeah, and isn't that weird?
I mean, something went down. It's getting weird.
Yep.
Hello, trouble.
And he was still blindfolded. Isn't that a little interesting? Is it the kid? Yep. Sure is. Wait, is it? Yeah, that was him because of the leg. Oh, so he turned.
Does this way feel right? As right as any. Snatch your gun, huh?
Alright.
Wish he killed me when I found his sorry ass.
Alright.
Oh.
No, don't go in front of him. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. It's just like, it's like a perfect place for Shane to just...
Got his neck broke.
He broke his neck?
He's got no bites.
What?
Yeah, none you can see.
Wait, so then how did he turn?
How is that possible?
Wait, how did he turn then?
You say he got you with a rock? Inside the shed.
Ooh, was there a rock in the shed?
He said door was shut when T-Dog rolled up.
It was...
I saw that too.
So how'd you get out?
Must have slipped through the rafters in the roof.
No. Didn't we nail those? That
So
isn't...
this is where you plan to do it. It's a good place as any. Used to have the balls to call this what it is.
What?
Murder.
Right now?
You really believe they're gonna buy whatever bullshit story you cook up? It's just, it ain't no story. I saw that prisoner shoot you down. I ran after him. I snapped his neck. It ain't gonna be easy. But Lori and Carl, they'll get over you.
What? What?
They done it before.
No.
They just gonna have to.
Any Shane defenders? Look yourself in the mirror. Your mom's not proud of ya.
You gonna kill me in cold blood? Screw my wife, have my children call you daddy. Is that what you want? You won't be able to live with this. You got no idea what I can live with, what I live with.
Yeah, you already live with murder. I know.
How about what you can do? Here I am. Come on, man, raise your gun.
No.
No.
He just saved your life.
Rick, I thought you weren't the good guy anymore. Ain't that what you said?
Oh my God.
You ain't gonna fight for him.
I'm a better father than you, Rick.
I'm better for Lori than you, man.
It's because I'm a better man than you, Rick, because I can...
I'm gonna need some new writers on this show right now because Shane is gonna ruin the entire thing for me.
You got a broken woman.
Oh, wow.
You got a weak boy. You ain't got the first clue on how to fix it. Raise your gun. You're gonna have to kill an unarmed man.
Yep. It's bad enough to me that he's even threatening it. I don't expect him to go through with it.
There is still a way back from this.
Is
Nothing
there?
has happened here.
Rick!
We're gonna lay down our guns.
Oh, Rick, you are dumb. You are dumb. Whoa. Whoa.
Damn you for making me do this shit. This is you, not me. Not me.
In the heart? Wait, in the heart? In the heart? Wait, he's dead. Wait. What? 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 No shot. A nightmare? A dream? No. Somehow Herschel saves him? No. 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 Oh No, you guys didn't just gaslight the fuck out of me for 2 seasons, making me think that this man had a redemption arc when he dies because he threatened. Is he turning? I am just like not good.
Dad?
What the actual fuck? What? Where's Lori's neck? Where's her neck? Where's her actual neck? Lori, you want to be a trad wife so fucking bad at the end of the world. What's your son?
You should be back home with Mama.
What the hell? Right. Is this a fever dream? Am I in the middle of a fever dream? Oh, we're all dead. We're all dead.
It's not what it seems. Please.
Carl just saved your life. Oh, Carl.
Wait.
Oh, poor kid. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, they're right there. Okay. Okay. I'm honestly speechless. The way that people defend Shane is insane. And honestly, you know what? I didn't think he was gonna die. I didn't think that he was gonna die, but thank goodness he did. I'll say it. He was ruining the show for me. I know there will be other dark characters, but Shane was so fucking evil. He would kill his own best friend so that he could live his fantasy. Who's in fantasy? We're in Fantasyland now, kids, or whatever he said. It was him all along. He was in the fantasy land of being an evil fucking murderer and it all being excusable, using murder to get away with anything that he wants. Oh, and poor Carl had to be the one to put the bullet in his head, which is so messed up. Again, Lori, I'm gonna wring your neck. I'm gonna wring your neck. I'm gonna wring your neck. Oof. I'm glad he's gone. That's truly when Rick was like, there's coming back from this. There's coming back from this. I was like, what? How can you ever come back from that? Oh man. I feel like he had so many opportunities to just not be the full piece of shit that he was. And there's so many ways that you can like try to excuse or understand some of the things that he did. But in the end, it's the words that he's saying and the reasons why he's doing the thing. The only thing that was maybe redeemable or understandable was the Otis thing. But even then, it's like it was mixed up in different motives that are not as comfortable to sit with. Do I think the prisoner should have lived? No. And that breaks my heart to say it because Dale died for that whole conversation, essentially, for being the only one who thought that he should live or that there should be humanity around it. And I love Dale, and obviously we know that wrecked me, but it's kind of interesting because the episode 11 and episode 12 deal with I feel like a same center point of gravity. However, what's floating around it all is how do I even say this? A similar theme. And it's just the opposite viewpoint, the opposite opinion, I guess. It's all humanity centered, for sure. But Dale wanting that kid to live. And to be fair, Rick had said, like, we don't kill the living. And now, obviously, like, he's had to adapt. And it's hard because I think he's adapted in a way that makes sense and feels grounded and realistic. And, like, Shane's way of adapting, wasn't human. It wasn't human. It was evil. It was evil. That entire thing, he was evil. And I won't be gaslit into thinking that he wasn't. That man was evil. And he was ruining the show for me, quite honestly. So, I don't know. I'm shocked they killed him, though. Because, like, that dynamic, that duo was so good and added so much. And, like, Shane added a ton to the show. And I feel like, granted, it's like they kind of... I guess I'm thinking this story is going to be like... I'm thinking about how the fact that this story goes on for, like, what, 13 seasons? So in my mind, I'm like, this is wild to have a character arc feel so sped up. Like, I feel like he could have been like a little more nuanced. And I guess to some people he was, right? Because, like, many people don't feel the same way that I do about Shane. So I guess there is definitely nuance for certain points of view with him. For me, he showed his cards really early, and his motivations were kind of were never really quite sat right with me. Made me sick to my stomach sometimes, and like really did make... I mean, granted, there was always so much else going on in the show that he never like fully ruined it, but like there were enough moments in the show where I was like, I've already made up my mind about you, and they keep like having to like really show us how evil you are. And it's just like, it's ruining the show because it's making me nervous about everything. Everything. The way he handled talking to Carl, I respected. The way he brought it up to Rick, I respected. The way that he then tried to like dig the knife in emotionally and like blame Rick and I don't know, like make it this thing that it didn't ever need to be, it was not fair. And life isn't fair, and this world especially isn't fair, but that was just, I didn't find that to be particularly like chill of him. Overstepping a boundary for sure for me. And I wonder if that conversation that he had with Lori kind of changed things, because it's like, yes, do I think that Shane deserved that apology? Absolutely. Do I think that Shane thinking that child in Lori was his, and it probably is, let's be real, do I think that that was unfair for them to just like cast him out of the story entirely just because like it's easier for them and it's less messy and whatever to raise that kid as if it's Rick's? I didn't think that was fair. No, I didn't. I felt like that conversation, it felt like if Shane had any good in him, he would have like seen that conversation and been like, okay, maybe there's a place for me. Maybe there is a place for me in this life, and maybe that kid and I can have a relationship, and maybe there are some things and some spaces where we can be honest and vulnerable. But I think what it did was, it seems like it had the opposite effect on him. I think it's a lot of things with Shane, though. I don't think it's like one thing. I don't think it was just that conversation with Lori. He had a look on his face at the end of that, and I thought, oh, we're going to turn a corner here. Like, this is where Shane's redemption arc starts. He's going to, like, see that kindness and see that respect, and he's going to be like, okay, you know what? I can be respected for taking care of people. I can be, but I don't think it had that. I don't think it had the effect that I wanted it to have on him. I think it had the opposite. And then, you know, he saw his opportunity with the prisoner. Now, here's my thing, is when you're in a group, okay, and this will probably not be the last time that I say this in this show, because group dynamics are very important to being a group. Now, if you want to go out there and you want to be alone in the world, you can make decisions on your own. You can make decisions without thinking about the group. You can make decisions without thinking about anyone except for yourself and how you feel and how you want to live in the world. But when you choose to exist in a group, you do not get to make decisions alone. That is my opinion. There are two things that I feel strongly about in stories like this. If you're with a group, you do not get to make decisions without thinking about other people. And that's something about Shane, is like, he never really tried to think about other people. He saw a plan and he wanted his way. He believed so fully in everything that he thought was the right thing to do that he never wanted anyone else's opinion, or if it wasn't his, you know? That's really difficult in a group setting. That's going to build a lot of frustrations for Shane. Okay, that's going to build a lot of frustration for someone as they continue and they move through the story and they move through like circumstances, because every single time something goes wrong, and it can come down to either like, oh, we waited too long to make a decision because we had to wait, we had to discuss it. They're going to hold resentment for that. And then anytime the plan doesn't go exactly as it should, which nothing really ever is going to go exactly as it should, they're going to hold resentment for that. And that over time with that way of thinking is really scary. And that was why I could never really get behind Shane, because it's like, it's his way of thinking that was scary. It wasn't always his actions and it wasn't always his plans, but it was the way that he handled things when they didn't go his way that said a lot about him and made me really scared of him. And obviously, rightfully so. Like, look at the way that he finally comes around, and the things that he said to Rick there in the end are like point blank what I've been thinking this whole time. And I'm like, were people just trying to, like, obviously it's one thing like to have an opinion, but it's another thing for me to get to this point and to be like, were you guys just trying to pull me off the scent, pull me off the track? Or do people truly think that Shane is an okay, morally gray guy after that? Because for me, I'm not seeing any morally gray there. I'm seeing a dark man in a dark world who took an opportunity. And opportunists are rarely ever good people. Opportunists are just people who know how to exist and know how to exist in a world to get what they want. But the moment that the world changes and they can take an opportunity to get what they really want without having to do extra manipulation or extra steps, they take it. That's my definition of opportunist. Okay, if you have a different definition of opportunist, that's not what we're talking about. But yeah, that's very unsettling. I'm almost like, I'm gonna go right in and I'm gonna watch the finale because I want to see how it ends. For me, from my experience with Shane, Dale wins, I guess. I guess that little beginning part about what they said about how they were gonna live for Dale is true, because not that Dale wanted him dead. He didn't. If Dale really had wanted Shane dead, he would have killed him himself. But I mean, Dale had tried to warn people for so long, and they didn't listen because you know, I think to an extent some people were fine knowing that Shane could do things they would never dream of, because as long as he was doing it to benefit the group, they were able to sleep at night. And I think that's what I liked about Dale, because Dale didn't care if he did things to benefit the group. It was still like, he still held that at a, I don't know, he didn't let that kind of cloud his judgment. And I don't think that if I were in the situation, I would be able to be like that. I think I would definitely definitely go more the camp of like, oh, la, 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 la. I don't hear it, I don't see it, la, 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 la. Like, I talk a big game for sure in this, like, I try to say this a lot, like, in this comfortable seat that I'm sitting in, I talk a big game. I get a bird's eye view of the situation, and I have a comfortable life. I'm sitting in a place with central AC. It's summertime, hot as heck outside, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt because I don't have to think about anything. I don't have to think about a lot of things that would make life living uncomfortable, much less zombies. So, I always try to say, like, whenever you hear me say, like, I sit in this comfortable seat, like, that's what I mean. Like, this is an opinion and a thought of someone who gets the bird eye view, because emotions will change things, and heat of the moment will change things, and fear will change things, and a desire to live will change things. Having a baby on the way will change things. Having a kid will change things. Like, although apparently for Lori, only to the certain extent that she wants to hold that kid back from actually growing and adapting to the world in the way that he needs to. She only wants to teach him math and English and not even watch him for a lick of a second at nighttime. All these things will change things. And I think the good thing is that Daryl and Glenn found the body, realized the neck was snapped. Daryl could see the 2 tracks. So I think Rick's story will hold up to everyone else. Obviously, we know what happened in the story. I think Rick did what... I didn't think Rick was going to stab him in the heart. I'll be honest. I didn't think Rick had it in him, nor do I know how I feel about him actually going for the kill. Like, because again, like, that's like a big game about not liking Shane. But I also am still like, we don't kill the living. I thought we weren't killing the living, So it's a complicated feeling. It is truly complicated. But Shane was put in a really tough situation. Am I glad from a standpoint of the show that we get to kind of move on to someone else being evil? Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm sure there will be someone who takes his place, and that's the thing. Like, there will be someone that takes his place. There always needs to be an evil human element to this story, in my opinion, because I think otherwise it's like just a fantasy, happy movie, Might as well call it a rom-com at that point. But we prefer to call it a soap opera, don't we? So I don't know. That's how I feel. I think I'm a little underwhelmed. Not underwhelmed. I'm just, after the Dale of it all, this is like, feels like a cakewalk. Emotionally, I'm like, okay. I mean, do I love that we had to do that? No. Do I think that there's going to be domino effects that affect the group poorly from someone like Shane no longer being in our group? Yes. Absolutely. I think the safety that Shane provided is paramount. But I also think that Shane just put our 4 strongest men in the dark, in the forest, with walkers. And I think that is like also true, that Shane would make decisions that could harm the group. And I think that's what I stand by. Obviously, I think Andrea is like primed really well to move into the seat of Shane. I hope not from like an evil point of view. I am hoping for a little more nuance, because like I said, like the amount of evil that Shane had just wasn't super fun to watch. Like, it was so and again, like I see in the comments that the other people had more nuance in their feelings around it, but for me, I was like, this is not, like, this is so over the line for me. Maybe it's because it's like, I think the line will keep moving, and I think that could be like maybe a frustrating thing, or maybe something that could be difficult to understand, is that the line, just like Rick's line, moves on like what he has to do to keep people safe, and like, we don't kill the living, and now we kill the living. It's like, my line of like comfortability and adaptation will also move, but like being so early in the story and it's still adapting to the world, and maybe it's like where other people were at in the story too, because it's like you have someone like Lori who's kind of frustrating at times because she goes hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold, and then you have Shane just like really leaning into like the opportunity to be a murderer and to, you know, take opportunities like that. And I like, even last episode, maybe 2 episodes ago, was like, I didn't want to call him a murderer. I didn't. But now it's like you were going, yes, he didn't shoot the gun. But that was premeditated as fuck. And just because he cowered it out at the end and couldn't actually shoot the gun because Rick has a better way about him. Like Rick was primed. Rick was in a prime position to do something that he probably learned at his job, which is, I don't know the exact word for it, but it's like de-escalating, right? De-escalating. And that is something that like, I feel like Shane struggled with sometimes. You could see Shane lock into it though at times, but like Rick can de-escalate a situation very, very well. And that's what he did. He just used his skills there to de-escalate the situation, to kind of try to play to Shane's weak points, the little bit of humanity he had left in him, and I don't think I'm gonna let the fact that Shane is not the one. Shane did not. Well, he did at the end. He did shoot the gun when Rick stabbed him, didn't he? So there it is. Wow. I don't need to talk myself around in circles. I think I've made myself clear on how I feel. I recognize that there's definitely more nuance to how he was experienced in other people's hearts and minds. I didn't experience that level of nuance with him, and I don't know why. We've talked about it a little bit in the comments sometimes of like, I think he reminds me of people that like are bad in this world. And I think that always plays a part into things, is if somebody can remind you of something either good or bad in the world, right? A lot of times we have emotional, like almost like triggered responses to characters and shows because they remind us of something that we've been through in the real world. So like, I think we see that sometimes with Lori, maybe people who have been cheated on or who have had like poor relationships that didn't go well with women and that have maybe cheating elements in it or something. I think that they're like, I think the like button to like hate her is like a lot earlier in the story, or to like hold that against her is like, it's just a different experience because she reminds you of something that was really painful. And yeah, I just think that has a lot to do with how we experience stories too. So I don't know. I'll never really know because it's just how I experience the story. But I am the most confused I think I have ever been. But maybe I don't know. Maybe it was a fever dream. So I'll see you in the next episode. I'm gonna go right into it so that Patreon doesn't have to wait to eat on Thursday. And then YouTube, I'm getting out like 2. I would love to be able to get out 3 episodes a week for you guys. But 2 is like a strong commitment every week right now. So, but if I can get a 3rd one edited, I'm trying. But I don't have 3, I don't record 3 a week right now. So at some point, if I was able to edit 3 a week, I'd have to readjust the schedule somewhere else. Okay. Oh, I can't breathe. I went in that so anxious and like, I don't feel good about it. I know that I keep saying that like, I'm happy that Shane is dead to an extent, right? But like, oh, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you in the finale. Yay. No, I'm excited though. I'll see you there.